Today was the last day Cassie was on the stand, and today was her worst day by far. She looked the worst than any other day during this trial. They caught her in so many lies. They caught her in inconsistencies. They really nailed Cassie to the cross today, bruh. One of the points the prosecution has been really hounding back on is Cassie was powerless. Cassie was 19 years old when she met Diddy. Diddy was her label owner. Diddy had her life in his palm of his hand. She couldn't just leave Diddy like that. And whenever she made an attempt to leave, Diddy would draw her back in, or Diddy would do something really violent to keep her there. Proving a lack of power and Cassie was doing things under coercion or duress will show that Diddy trafficked Cassie when they had the free calls with other men. The prosecution brought up an incident that Cassie included in her lawsuit against Diddy, the incident that took place in 2018, where Cassie and Diddy had moved on. Cassie was with Alex, the trainer that Diddy apparently got for her, and then her and Alex got close, started dating. Her and Diddy was broken up at the time, but she wanted closure from Diddy. So they agreed to meet up for dinner. Now, when they meet up for dinner, according to Cassie, they had a great dinner. They got closure. She thought they was leaving off on great terms, and he dropped her off at her home. Now, when he dropped her off, now this is where the prosecution starts to really play the power card, try to make it explain, or try to really break down how Diddy has so much power over Cassie that she couldn't just leave if she wanted to. And they will say this is an example of how Diddy was exercising, the power he had over her. So Cassie was still staying in the hotel or the condo or the apartment that Cassie was living in. So Diddy owned it. Diddy was still paying for it. So they would claim that because Diddy was paying for it, Diddy had a key. So when he dropped her off, Cassie went inside. Diddy put his key in the door, opened it up, and forced himself upon Cassie and violated her. Cassie said that in the lawsuit. The prosecution would also say that. However, in the cross-examination, this is where everything fell apart for Cassie, bruh. Because we got to really see Cassie is not this like innocent person that we were thinking. Cassie is a mastermind. And from this situation, her putting that in her lawsuit and using that to sort of extract money from Diddy really showed not only did Cassie made a mistake in misrepresenting the facts, but Cassie just outright lied about what took place that night.
They really are spending a lot of time trying to discredit Cassie. There's a couple things here. So Cassie had testified during direct about an alleged that happened in 2018. She said it was in August. Well, they pulled up transcripts and her lawsuit, her 2023 lawsuit, where she said that it happened in September of 2018. And this was after Diddy returned from Burning Man. And during direct, she said that occurred in August again, and that night he was trying to convince her to go to Burning Man. Then they showed us text messages between Cassie and Diddy from August of 2018.
What do you think those messages say? There's a reason that Cassie gave the wrong month, by the way, because the messages of the actual date it took place, they got messages 2 days after the alleged incident happened. Now, in the lawsuit, Cassie stated that after Diddy forced himself on her that night, that was the last time they spoke and seen each other. She never seen him again. She cut it off completely. And, she went about her way because Cassie was in a relationship with Alex at the time. That was her boyfriend. Well, 2 days after the incident, Cassie was texting Diddy trying to link again, trying to go to a friend's birthday party, man.
Where he says to her, or she texts him with a heart, and this is like a day or two after they went to that dinner, and then he allegedly her. And sorry, is it loud? I hope it's not. She texted him with a heart, and he said, "I'm sorry that I've fallen off." Again, paraphrasing, "I didn't turn you on last night or the other day." And she's responding, and they're having a conversation like all is well. And then they go to another friend's birthday party a few days later. So again, poking a lot of holes. And then there was something wild, a recording that we heard that I thought was super wild. And I didn't bring up what I'm about to tell you the other day because it wasn't, I don't know, I guess I didn't think it was important, but wow, now it's pretty crazy. And by the way, just going back to Cassie responding with were corresponding with Diddy after the alleged. I don't want to get any hate for that. I'm sure that the state is going to put a doctor or a psychologist or psychiatrist on the stand testifying about trauma survivors and abuse and how they react. Just a side note.
I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I don't want to hear it, bro. Call me insensitive. Cassie had a boyfriend at the time. Meeting up for closure at dinner without telling your boyfriend, first off, that's cheating. Y'all have intercourse that night. Now, she claims it was unwarranted. Like, he did it without her permission. He forced himself upon her. Let's just say that's true. Let's just go along with what Cassie is saying. You mean to tell me that, one, you don't tell your boyfriend nothing. Two, you hit him up 2 days after with a heart, looking to link up at a friend's birthday party? Is what? Does this make sense to you? Does this sound like he took it? Like, does it sound like he forced himself upon her? Does this sound, how she described it, it was violent. His eyes was black and he just took it. That's how she described it. You don't experience that with somebody, bruh. Something that violent, something that traumatizing, and then text them 2 days later with a heart, wanting to link up. Come on, bro. Does that make sense to you? And you know what's even worse than all of that, bruh? Is what took place afterwards. This isn't even a cross-examination. This is a direct. The prosecutors is asking her this. And the reason why they're asking her this is because they know the defense got proof and they got evidence that they was involved after this quote-unquote grape happened. So the prosecutors asked, did you ever have intercourse with him again? Ventura says, yes, voluntarily. We had a good night. I went back to his house. So after this quote-unquote grape happened, while she was in a relationship with her now husband, then boyfriend at the time, Alex, while all of this was going on, after Diddy was the biggest monster she ever met and she wanted to get away from him, but he just had his grip on her, she voluntarily went back to Diddy, cheated on her boyfriend with Diddy, got her cheeks clapped, cheeks ran through by Diddy. And you know her excuse for this? Well, you probably are reading it. Can you explain why you did that after he raped you? Her excuse for this was, we have been together 10 years. Like, what? Excuse me? That's not a good excuse to me, bro. My girlfriend tells me, hey, bro, the reason why, me and this dude like slept together, even though we're dating and we're supposed to be committed to each other, is because, bro, I dated him for 10 years, but like, what do you expect? The worst part about all of this, bro, is this dude, Alex, actually stayed with Cassie, bro. Now, listen, this was before the $30 million, by the way. So he was staying just strictly out of what, love? Man, cut it out. Bro, ain't no way you telling me, bro, you loving a woman, bro, who has cheated on you multiple times. And now she's telling the world about it. Yo, you know the worst part about all of this, bro, is, Cassie testified that one of the times that Diddy was digging in her guts, clapping her cheeks, going ham on her, bro. One of the times that she was cheating on Alex with Diddy, Alex was FaceTiming her, bro. Oh my God, bro. Alex was FaceTiming her while she was getting her cheeks ran through. And then, she testified that when Alex found out, he punched a hole in the wall. That's how devastated he was. I'm not under this notion that Diddy is a good guy. I'm not under the notion that Diddy is Diddy is garbage. Diddy is one of Satan's greatest spawns. Diddy is terrible, right? There will be stories and books written about how horrific and terrible and horrible of a human being Diddy is. But if you're telling me, Poetic Flacco, all right, that I gotta look and read these entire transcripts, I gotta look at this case, and you mean to tell me that I have to read what Cassie has been saying, look at what Cassie has done, what Cassie has wrote, look at the messages of her asking for the FOs, the freak offs, and I should come to the conclusion that Diddy was trafficking her? Cut it out, bruh. Cassie was a willing participant in all the sexual rendezvous they were engaged in. Now, do I believe that Diddy put his hands on her? Yes. Do I believe that Diddy deserved to go to jail? Yes. But Cassie never called the police, and the statute of limitation is over with. But if you mean to ask me, bro, that I'm reading this, that I'm reading her go back to this man while having a boyfriend that was loving and caring and giving her everything. That what I'm supposed to think that like Diddy was forcing her to engage in his rendezvous when she was telling these people, yo, this is my birthday present. Man, cut it out, bruh. Cut it out, man. And what's somehow Cassie has managed to turn every man she talked to into a cuck. Ain't that crazy? She turned Kid Cudi into a cuck. She turned the NFL player into a cuck. She turned her husband, Alex Fine, into a cuck. Now, Alex, I'll be real. He's a regular guy. He's like a regular personal trainer. Don't really got much chicken. Don't really got that much money, bro. Yo, he got to stick it out with Cassie at this point, bro, because Cassie just got 30 M's, 20 from Diddy, 10 from the hotel. Now, Alex Fine the Cuck, all right, he would take to social media to speak out against people criticizing his wife after it was revealed in court that she was getting her cheeks dug out while you was FaceTiming her. He decided he was going to stick up for his wife and release a statement letting us know how much of a cuck he is. All right, so here's what he has to say. Over the past 5 days, the world has gotten to witness the strength and bravery of my wife, freeing herself of her past. There has been speculation online surrounding how it must feel for me to sit there and listen to my wife's testimony. I have felt so many things sitting there. I have felt tremendous pride and overwhelming love for Cass. This man trying to secure the bag, homie. This man is doing everything he can do, bro. Right, right to pass that 5 years of marriage threshold, bro. Right, so he can get half of that $30 million, man, bro. You ain't slick. I have felt profound anger that she has been subjected to sitting in front of a person who tried to break her. So to him and all those who helped him along the way, please know this. You did not break her spirit nor her smile that lights up every room. You did not break up the souls of a mother who gives the best hugs and plays the silliest games with our little girls. You did not break the woman who has made me a better man, he said. They got married in 2019. Cassie was texting Diddy as late as November of 2018, letting him know that he's his soulmate, and she felt slighted that at the Kim Porter's memorial, he called Kim Porter his soulmate, and that 11 years mean nothing to him, and he completed her. She couldn't live without him. She was texting Diddy this in November of 2018, and they got married in 2019. And they were boyfriend and girlfriends for, at that time, up to like a year and a half or 2 years. Do you understand? Do you understand, bro? Like, the level of no backbone you have to defend a woman like that? Yo, Cassie was a victim in her own right. Cassie got beat on. Yes, she was a victim, and Diddy deserved to go to jail for putting his hands on a woman. But all the other stuff, bro, all the other stuff, like all the rendezvous she was engaged in, bro, she wasn't forced into it, bro. I'm sorry to tell you, homie. Your wife enjoyed getting, like human waste on her tongue. She enjoyed that, bro. She asked for it, bro. She was coming back to keep on getting it done, bro. And the man who did it to her, the man who she described to you as a monster, who she hated, she was texting him, I can't live without you. You complete me. You are my soulmate. November of 2018, after Kim Porter's memorial service. And the only reason she stopped talking to Diddy was because Diddy called Kim Porter the love of his life, his soulmate. And she thought it was her. So she came crawling back to you, who was gonna simp for her. Bro, this is just crazy, yo. Cassie ain't innocent, homie. He continues and says, I did not save Cassie, as some have said. To say that is an insult to the years of painful work my wife has done to save herself. Cassie saved Cassie. She alone broke free from I can't say that word on YouTube. Coercion, violence, and threats. She did the work of fighting the demons that only a demon himself could have done to her. All I have done is love her as she has loved me. Her life is now surrounded by love, laughter, in our family. This horrific chapter is forever put behind us, and we would not be making any additional statements. We appreciate all of the love and support we have received, and we ask that you respect our privacy as we welcome our son into a world that is now safer because of his mom. Yo, these people finessed $30 million, bro. Yes, they finessed the $30 million. We know this, bro. But listen, I'm not mad at him, bro. If you gotta make the trafficking accusations, bro, to get your 30 M's, get it. Them folks got $30 million off the back of public backlash, bro. And now they're saying, hey, bro, we got that $30 million. We don't owe you ninjas anything. Bye. Don't ask us nothing. But when y'all needed us, right, to create the public backlash, when y'all needed us to create the public distraction that forced Diddy into a corner to make him settle, oh boy, y'all was leaking lawsuits and statements to TMZ and every media outlet, bro. Now y'all got y'all money, y'all out. Deuces, don't talk to us, bro. We rich. Hey, man, y'all let me know in the comment section, okay? What do you guys think about this, bro? Do y'all believe that Cassie was trafficked by Diddy? Do y'all believe that Alex is gonna leave Cassie? Because I'll be real, bro. If I'm Alex, I'm probably staying, bro. 30 M's, nigga. Hey, bro, I'm cool, bro. 30 M's, I ain't going nowhere, homie. All right, we just gonna have to sit in this crib. I'm just gonna have to know, man, the woman who I wifed up, bro, all right, was cheating on me. Hey, bro, I just gotta take her, homie. I don't care. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, all right? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, somewhere here, man, to find out why the Breakfast Club fans are demanding the Breakfast Club fire Jess Hilarious after she showed up to work in let's just say a very interesting state, all right? Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. Out of here, folks. Peace.